Hello friends, welcome to part 2 of my popular Korean words in K-pop songs videos, because there's 2 of them. I'll be listing 5 more words that you've probably heard in almost every K-pop song that ever exists, and explaining to you what they mean. So, here we go. First is a word that is the probably most misheard and mistranslated of like all Korean words, and that is nega. Now, this is often confused for the racial slur known as the N-word. Actually, nega means I in Korean. So, if you ever heard somebody use the word nega in a Korean song, or just in speaking Korean whatsoever, it's them referring to themselves. So, as an example, there's a Super Junior song called Rockstar, where one of the members says, Nega nugu. Nega nugu means, who am I? So, nega, I, nugu, who? Nega nugu. Who am I? Don't ask me how that works. It's too complicated. But nega means I. I promise you that's what it means. They are not saying the N-word. It's fine. This is a word that you've probably heard a lot, but not really, but also kind of a lot, if that makes sense. Botcharom. Does that sound familiar to you? I can list 2 examples of songs that I've heard this in that you've probably listened to because they're very popular K-pop songs. Bang 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 by Big Bang and Crazy by 4 Minute. They both use this word, but there are only just 2 of many songs that use this. Basically, gocharom just means like, but not you like something. It's a comparative word, almost. For an example, instead of using it as I like K-pop, you would use it as K-pop is like crack. It's so addicting. You know? It's not describing that you like something. Next one I have a pretty hard time saying, so just bear with me. It'll be on the screen like the other ones were, but I have a hard time saying it still, so I'm gonna try my best. Mola, 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 mola. Means I don't know. This might not sound very familiar, or it might sound very familiar. Again, these words are really popular. You don't really notice them until you listen to a few songs and they just kind of stand out. And you're like, I've heard this before. I also have a hard time saying this next word. It's just certain sounds that are so difficult for me. O늘, read here. Means today. So, o늘. O늘 means today. And lastly, we have probably one of the most common. I didn't put these in like most to least common, they're all really popular, but this one is one of the more common words, and I guarantee you have heard this one a few times. 친구 means friend. It's pretty self-explanatory. You use it when you're talking about a friend. As a little bonus, I'm also going to include 2 extra little words that go along with 친구, but they're also really popular on their own. 남자 and 여자 mean man and woman. So, 남자친구, 여자친구, boyfriend, girlfriend. 남자, man, boy. 여자, woman, girl. So that's all. That's the 10 words between the part 1 and this part. Again, I hope they were words that you were kind of curious about. If they weren't, then I'm sorry. I can do another one, another top 10, or whatever. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.